definitely wanted to speak on this fight individually. Uh, Ian Gary, MVP. I got mixed feelings, man. You know, it kind of makes me hate the fact of game plans and stuff like that. But, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to win. But at the same token, it made for a horrible fight. You know, here we have two guys who are great strikers, but one was outclassing the other one, which would be MVP outclassing Ian Gary. He outclassed him on the feet, and it's kind of hard to find a guy that can mimic that style. And this is what I mean by I hate game plans with with UFC and MMA, because at least in boxing you have a style. So you know you don't. As far as a game plan, it's more so like where you're going to be and stuff like that. I'm going to let this guy punch himself out the first 4 rounds, or the rope a dope. I'll sit against the rope, let him punch himself out, or um, you know, it doesn't really change you. You're still going to be you in that fight. And Gary has fantastic striking skills. You know, I'm very impressed with the way he throws his hand, but MVP gave him a look that he couldn't handle, and his game plan was to wrestle. I think it was a draw, to be honest with you. I mean, had he not hung on his back for what, almost 2 minutes, something like that, he probably wouldn't have won that fight. I'm just disappointed in the fight, and that's 2 back-to-back disappointing performances for me with Ian. But at the same token, I gotta tip my hat to him. You know, he took a high risk, low reward fight, and I gotta give him credit for that, because had he lost, that could have dropped him way down. You know, and he's right there knocking at the door for probably a title shot. So, I mean, like I said, I got mixed emotions about it. You know, with MVP being through all these fights and stuff, he ain't never been in no wars or nothing like that to really have look at him and say, damn, you know, he's losing a step. But I just ain't like the fight, man. I was excited about this fight, man, because you know, we got 2 athletic, very unpredictable in MVP and very precise striking in Ian Gary, and Ian just, I don't know what it was, man, but I'm glad he got the win, because I think, you know, MVP was never a guy who went for titles and stuff like that. He was always just a showcase type of guy, you know. But yeah, man, it's just very disappointing. But that's 2 performances back to back from Ian that was very lackluster. And I guess we just gotta see what the future holds, you know. But it makes me hate game plans, you know, because you're this type of fighter, but, you know, for this guy, you gotta go out there and hug him. You know, it kind of felt like Aljamain Sterling's last fight. Just sit and hold a guy, you know. And Ian never, it didn't even seem like he was ever trying to finish him, you know, when he did have good positions. You know, that, and I think it's mainly just that one moment where he sat on his back that just crushed it for me. You know, no type of offense. MVP was cool with it too. It just was, that's the part that really grinded my gears in that fight. And it was just like, it's sad that you can win a fight like that. It's very disappointing. But hopefully, I mean, like I said, at the same token, I'm not mad at him because he was taking a high risk, low reward fight. You know, he loses, it bumps him way down. So I mean, by all means, get the W. But hopefully, when you fight another guy higher than you in the rankings, because I think he's at like 7. He probably at 6 or 5 now for that one. Hopefully he's still at 7, because what the hell. But when you fight one of those top 5 guys, I need to see it from you, Ian. I need to see it. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts on Ian Garry versus MVP. You're gonna lose me as a fan, Ian. I like you, man, because you like Conor McGregor-esque. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way you throw your punches, that 1-2, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there. But your last 2 fights were like, where is it? You know, you're not demonstrating. So, let me know what you guys thought about the fight. Talk to me, I'll talk back. You know what I mean? Like, subscribe, share. I'm out, man.